To choose up in the Perry, re-up work real quick on each ferry. The block was my girl indeed to get married. So scary, one man dude to grind alone. South Park getting dark in front of car bones. No cell phone, backseat sweet to getting mad. Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Re-up work real quick on each Pro things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day, my man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, you know, and we just take off from there, man. He's been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.
Here on the podcast side right now, your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC. Yeah, we doing what it do. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the radio side. Podcast side, you know, it's the top of the hour. You know what we do, man. We go to do what it do, and I appreciate everybody just showing crazy love and seeing what's going on with y'all this morning. You know, trying to get this information for y'all. And today's topic is going to be nice and interesting too. You know, podcasters, DJ Internet Radio is your street team. You got to do ads, artists. We're gonna talk about that on the top of the hour on the marketing tips for you artists that want to take it to the next level. These marketing tips is only made for the people who want to go to the next level. If you're comfortable in your little lane, cool, do your thing and all that. But I'll talk to the people that want to go to the next level. You know what I mean? That want to get from independent to self-made, and it's possible if you're already self-made, go into the corporate lane. If you want to be self-made, stay in self-made lane. You still need to get these tools to keep you staying in that self-made lane, so you keep getting the back, keep getting creative, keep doing what you're doing. So these things here is definitely free game. If you don't want to get this free game, and you don't take this free game, guess what? You're doing it as a hobby, and that's cool also. So I'm here to do what to do, and let you know how things changing with these social medias and all that. Things is changing. They actually got everything where it need to be across the board. We're gonna talk about that on top of the hour and all that. So yeah, man, they definitely. Yesterday was a very amazing conversation on supporting the DJs and all that good stuff. So you know, no doubt, to do. Oh,
Yeah.
in the building right there, bro. Might be bugging.
Yes,
What you
yes,
what
yes.
you say, big dog?
Grand Rising, brother. How you
Yeah,
doing?
man, hanging in there. I see that sunshine in your face.
Man, this is like Indian summer out here though, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
keep on the snorkels, keep on the coast, you heard?
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So Subway City and everything, people
Awesome.
pushing a little bit and everything like that, getting
Yeah,
impatient,
yeah,
man. Yeah, you need to come out here and visit, man, and
no
just take a
doubt.
ride on the subway with me and shit like that.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, I ain't been in the city in a long time, man. I ain't been in the city a long time. I've been in the city since
Okay,
90, I ain't been in the city since what, 90, I want to say 93, 94 was the
okay,
last time I was
okay.
really. I drove through a couple times, but like really been there, like walk around and do what I do and
Yeah,
all. But that's back when when it was rough rugged. You know what I mean? It's changed
no
now.
doubt, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt,
that's
though.
that's when it
So,
was gangstified.
uh huh. And yo, so what you got cooking? What's popping?
Oh, today,
What's the
we
word?
talking about a spinoff of yesterday. Talking about
Okay,
podcast for DJs, internet radio. Is your
excellent.
street team, because that's because of this internet movement. You got to go through those resources. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk about that a
yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
and
It,
you know,
it's very powerful what you were saying, brother. And
yeah,
you are an enlightenment,
yeah,
as a brother, because my thing is that, but I have to say this, though, man. It's like I was saying to Mike Murray, shout out to him and Bet and everybody. Um, if everybody don't really understand the algorithms and everything and the format, right? But they want to be successful. sometimes, most times, maybe they want to invent the wheel. Yeah, and maybe
Right,
they want to invest into the wheel. You got
right,
some people that want to be able to say, well, you know what? I'm gonna create that wheel.
right.
Hey, Vet. Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
What's
What's
going on,
going
sis?
on,
Yeah,
y'all?
yeah.
What's going on?
Yo,
How
everything's
you doing?
everything. We talk about a spinoff from what the Joker was talking about.
Yesterday,
And
yeah, yeah.
I feel like this. If you already know how to create that wheel, then do it. But if you got the money to be able to invest into that wheel, but you know you got that desire that you just want to be able to get out there, and no disrespect to putting in work. Now putting in work
Yeah, right,
is
that's right.
part of life. But what
That's
I'm
right.
saying is that though, if you don't understand the algorithms, the joints into the mechanics, then if you got to invest in, by all means, do it. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
I'm saying.
Right. I mean, everything has changed up so much, man. I've been having meetings on this for almost every week with my mentors, man, and they've been breaking it down. We've been touching up a little bit of everything, though. I do holler at my mentors, and everything. But I'm here to just get a free game. I got Vet Green, the Queen, back in the building.
Good
Yes, yes.
morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, how
Bro,
you
Mike,
feeling,
that
bro?
that that sky is looking gorgeous. I'm a little
Oh yeah,
jealous.
yeah. Hey yo, check it out though. We get a little peek through of um Indian summer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Cause this is
Okay.
Indian summer in November and everything like that. But unfortunately, it ain't gonna stay like this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed to get cold here. Well, it's already gotten cold here in Buffalo.
Yo,
And you know the
yo,
snow
let me tell
coming.
you, I love football, but here's my thing. I'm older now, so I like the warm weather. I like California. I like something like Arizona. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm
Or
tired of all this.
Albuquerque. What's
yeah.
the
That's where
Yeah,
I'm
temperature
at.
yeah,
down there,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Don't
yeah.
get it twisted. It's been cold here lately. Stop playing.
Okay, okay.
It get
But
it
not
get
as cold
cold
as
in the
New York.
morning. Yeah, it get cold in the morning. It get like I think it hit the low today of 30, but it's gonna get the
Okay,
higher by like
yeah.
11 o'clock to be about 75. You know,
Wow.
yeah,
Shit.
75,
Ain't
80.
nothing like
Uh,
NYC. Cause
yeah,
NYC we still getting hit with them typhoon blizzards.
yeah. Oh man, I don't miss none of that, man. I'm being in the Southwest. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's definitely a blessing. But we get our cold moments, we get our snow moments, but it ain't like Buffalo or New York. But if we get a little
Right.
Hmm.
something to make these cats shook up out here, but they can't shake me up. I'm from Buffalo. I'm used to these two,
You
3 inches.
used
I'm,
Them,
used
I
to
them,
the
mean,
them,
I'm
them
cold.
used.
punk ass
Yeah.
3 inches.
So you see, like you all
you
prepared. So like you all
know what I
prepared
mean?
out there. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah, they be
Yeah.
scared. They be scared with the punk ass 3 inches sometimes.
Absolutely. I got the
Big shout out to
snorkel.
Big Mike on the check-in. Good
Yeah,
No
yeah,
morning,
yeah, yeah,
doubt.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, no
Brooklyn
doubt.
Round
Bro,
Table.
Mike Murray tuned in. Gave a shout out, showing love.
No
Shout out
doubt.
to
No
the
doubt.
Evening Rush Network, and shout out to 514 Online Mix Radio. We had a good conversation, good meeting. Um, you got to understand how this thing works when it comes to like podcast, internet radio, and all that. This right here is an amazing platform that artists need to tap in and be involved if they want to get their music heard because in a brand scene because this thing is phenomenal. What I'm saying? And I'm shout out Mark Zuckerberg and what he's doing with Facebook and what he's doing with IG, the transition. I like it. I might not like it because I can't get out here and do what I do when I'm doing my marketing. It's kind of tough, but I do like what's going on. I like the opportunities he's bringing to the table, and we're gonna talk about that in the next joint. But bro, Mike, we appreciate you tuning in, big dog, coming in,
Yeah.
letting us
No
know what's
doubt.
going
No
on.
doubt. And one more thing, yo, vet. I love your podcast team, though.
Thank
Yeah, yeah, you're
you.
shaking the bacon out there and everything like that. That's what's up. Uh huh.
Thank you. Big shout out to 716 Live.
Yeah,
No
yeah, no
doubt,
doubt.
no doubt, no doubt. I spoke to one of them last night. As a matter of fact, though, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, your family, Joker, you know what I mean, too,
No
and
doubt.
vet.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's what's
So
up.
we will be working in the kinks and everything like that.
Oh
I couldn't
yeah.
talk too long because I had to go to bed. But oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I'm working on something,
yeah.
getting
Okay,
That's
on with
what's
them.
okay.
up.
Yeah, your
No
prep
doubt.
work never done. That's a fact.
Yep.
Hey,
Shout out
blessings
to
to all of y'all.
716 Live, 514,
Blessings to
and the Evening
yes,
Rush.
yeah, yeah. Blessings to all of y'all
Yeah,
for giving me a moment of opportunity and everything, and to knowing 716.
yeah,
From the bottom of my heart. You know what I
no
mean?
doubt, no doubt.
Word up.
We appreciate you,
Word. No doubt. Have a
no
blessed
doubt.
one, y'all.
You
All
too,
right, you
bro. I
too
can't
now.
wait to see that Bro Mike be bugging shirt.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
yo, yo.
yeah, no
Listen, I
doubt.
got my man in the cut. I got my man in the cut. I'm gonna hire him full time and everything like that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
yeah, yeah, man, yeah. Bro might be bugging t-shirts, man. We gotta definitely do what it do, man. And you know what I'm saying? I definitely gotta cop some so I can give some out to the fans on
Yeah.
514onlinemix.com. You feel me?
Facts, facts, facts. Me and this shirt go
All right
fight this
now.
morning.
No
How
doubt.
you doing this morning, bro?
Man, I'm hanging in there, making it do what it do. Busy, meetings after meetings, and whoo, with the
Yeah, me too.
mentors, with the team.
My 9 to 5 busy. It's that season. It's that
Yeah,
season for us. End of the
yeah,
year, end of the
yeah,
court, everything.
yeah, no doubt. We definitely working and making it do what it do. Shout out to Mike Murray in the building. You know what I mean? The sports show. I was on the sports show yesterday. Last night it was pretty cool being on the sports show, talking about shiznick, but also being real at the same time. We had fun. I like that podcast.
Yeah, I
And
like that
uh,
show.
yeah, the podcast game is crazy. Thinking of podcast, we gonna dip right in. First, I want to get into my list that I got from a couple of emails I got. But I'm in a biopic club, so I'm always seeing what's going on, who doing this. 'Cause everybody have a story to tell, and I love when athletes, artists, and musicians and actors do behind the scenes of what they do and doing movies because I think that's inspiring to people like us when we're doing our thing and it's a lot of good ones too. A lot of good ones. I'm not trying to go back to my list again. That's 2023 gonna be crazy. 2023 gonna be amazing when it
Mhm.
comes to these things. I don't know that you into the biopics and the movies and all that.
Yeah, I definitely, especially if it's hip hop or anything 80s, 90s, even 70s related. I'm into all of that type of stuff. I
Yeah, yeah.
This weekend it wasn't a biopic, but it was more like a documentary. I watched it Hebrews to Negroes.
Okay, yeah. I
It's
think I
just it
seen that
talks
pop
about
up
Black
on my
America. I
feed.
watched
Yeah,
that this week. Well, actually, tried to watch most of it. It's 3.5 hours. It's like Avatar. You wake up and it's still
yeah,
on. You fall asleep,
yeah.
wake up and it's still on. So the goal is to finish it.
That's a fact. Yeah, I got my little list of things that's in production, still in production. I'm gonna lay the list down. We got the Mary J. Blige, Real Love. That's still in production. It's 80% done. DMX, The Book of Earl, is just
Mm,
in the beginning of the production.
that's gonna be
Uh,
fire.
yeah, Millie Vanilli, Girl You Know It's True. That's actually they just wrapped that up. They just wrapped that
Really?
biopic up. So hopefully we'll see that in 2023. The Tribe Called Quest, the movie is in production.
I'm here for
The
that
Wu
one.
Tang Clan season 3, the story of ODB is just wrapped up. They wrapped
Mm.
that up. The LL Cool J, Todd Smith story is in 50% in production. I want to see this one right here. Earth, Wind and Fire, New Soul. That's in production in
Oh,
January.
that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's in production in January.
See
Michael
about
Vick.
the inner fighting.
Yeah, that's it. Them boys, real knowledge and music.
Hmm.
Um, Michael Vick, The Love of Football is in production. That's why you see him coming to the. I know he does the NFL commentator. He comes off and on because he's filming the movie, and he's actually in the movie playing his father. So
Mm.
he's been back and forth. I know on Monday Night Football, not Monday Night Football. I think it was Thursday Night Football, or something like that. They show him. He was commentating. He was saying that he looked kind of, they say he looked old because he was playing his dad and he was like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm doing a movie, his biopic, Love of Football." So that's gonna be interesting. So that's in production. I don't know what percentage they at, but they didn't put that on. But KRS One, True Hip Hop Story, just started production. Um, you know,
KRS-One?
yeah, it's called the True Hip Hop Story. I know a little bit about his story from his documentary. He was homeless, him and Scott LaRock. He was in the shelter. That's how he met Scott LaRock. So they're gonna let you know behind the scenes how everything went and how he got homeless and all that good stuff. So that's gonna be a good biopic right there of KRS One. The football player, Jerry Rice. Two nice Rice story of him growing up in a Christian home. You know, pastor, father's a pastor, so it's gonna be how he took the spirit of God into his football and how that elevated in his life and blessed him. So we going that's gonna be a good biopic also. And my man Snoop Dogg, the LBC Kid, is in production in February of 2023. Snoop Dogg is definitely executive producer, and he got DJ Pooh and also Ice Cube involved behind that movie. That's going to be a good movie. I would love to see how Snoop met Dre and how all that thing. I know him and Warren G went to high school together and stuff like that. So that'll be a good uh,
Mhm.
movie to see. My brother from the ATL, Ti Trap Music, he definitely has a story to tell. Um, that's in production in March of 2023. That's gonna be an amazing story. And just got done with this story right here, biopic of a Lawrence Taylor just wrapped up called Giant Heart. That's already done. It's already moving. I believe the trailer supposed to be coming out Super Bowl Sunday. They're gonna play the trailer on the Super Bowl, and a old boy from Family Matters, the son playing as Lawrence Taylor, got his government name, but he's playing as Lawrence Taylor. So that's going to be an amazing movie. He's been through some things in football, in drug abuse, a lot of things he's been through in his life. And the Buffalo's own Rick James, Super Freak, is still in production, is at 60% done. I know they're supposed to be doing some scenes in Buffalo in December, and that's going to
Mm.
be an amazing story of Rick James, the Buffalo's own, and the legendary Amy Winehouse. I think this is going to be between this movie, Amy Winehouse movie, and the Mary J. Blige movie. I think them two going to be Oscar uh, award winning because Amy Winehouse, Lady Gaga is playing Amy Winehouse, so she's an amazing actress, and I believe that's going to be an amazing movie. And Mary J. Blige, Tahaji P is playing Mary J. So you know,
Oh goodness, I gotta
yeah,
I'm here for all Mary J. Blige, all things Mary J. Blige. She is my favorite female artist of all times.
yeah,
Favorite.
yeah. And Tahaji been hanging around with her for the past 4 years too. She been
Oh
hanging
yeah,
out with
they've
her,
been friends for years.
yeah, they've been hanging out. She been hanging out for a long time with old Mary J. She probably got her walk down pack, her dance, her swag, her how she get angry and all that. So she been studying her for a long time. So that might be an Oscar award winning playing that role of Mary J. So and a lot of good the supporting actresses and stuff like that I like to be in there too. Jennifer Lewis, one of my favorite mother. She playing in that movie. And also Regina King is in it playing her sister, so that's
Oh
nice little
wow.
cast. Yeah, it's nice little cast the real love that's going on. So I had to throw that out there for y'all, let y'all know what's going on. Let's get right into this question of the day, the spinoff from yesterday. Did you check out the show yesterday, or you dipped in,
Oh
dipped
yeah,
out?
I was watching it until I had to go in. So
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, definitely support the DJs, podcasters, because that is your best friend right now. Trust me on this because the internet, these platforms changed up where it's impossible for you to go viral now. It's like impossible. Every one thing I do like about what's going on with it is that I found out talking to my mentors, asking questions and stuff like that. They into a couple of my mentors used to work for Google, and one of them used to work for Facebook. And he was like, they was like, that you can pretty much anything you post on IG is connected to your Facebook, but now the reels and stories is also connected. You don't have to go to all platforms anymore. You can just go to your baby, what you love. If you love Facebook, you do that, and everything will be connected to your IG. And my baby is IG because I like the way and you can do the same thing. Also, they merge together with TikTok only on the stories and the reels part.
Oh,
They merged
okay.
together. So any TikTok video you do, you can pretty much connect it to your IG and your Twitter. Um, that is a what did my mentor tell me? That's a whole different line of technology that they're using for marketing and for advertising, and they trying to do the same thing with emails too, like those reels into the email format too, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. That's going to be the new thing coming in 2024. Just to give y'all a heads up. But use those tools. Those tools is amazing because um, you don't have to. Your algorithm is still going to move accordingly, long as you posting and putting up good content. Now, the one thing they did do is they got real strict on what to do and how you say things now because of the Yeezy and the Kyrie situation. So, and the same thing with the Donald Trump's movement back in the day and all that. So, you have to be careful of what you say, or they will shut your algorithms down. I know a lot of artists that use these pages on their personal side and they use it on their business side, and getting your feelings and you say something negative, that negative energy will shut your algorithms down.
Certain
That's why
hashtags also, because
yeah, they shut
they
everything.
think you're spamming, so it'll shut your stories and your algorithm and your posts where
Shut
you
it down
won't get a lot of engagement on them.
and lock it down. So if you ain't seeing nothing and you've been posting like crazy, you don't see nothing, there's something you had said or something you have done or some form of action that you put on your page that made that thing stop people from seeing. Um, you know, and that's when this is what you got to do to fix it. There's only one way. Do ads. You got to do ads more than 10 days, more than $1 to reset it. They're doing that because it's a hustle, number one. I respect the grind. Number two is I like about it is you can start all over.
Mm.
That's one thing I like about it. Like if you mess up on something, you pay for an ad, you can start all over and start your algorithm over and start a whole new following and a whole new people to see you. That's what I like about it. You know what I mean? They didn't do that at first. They used to continue what was going on with the algorithm, and because the algorithm was still moving accordingly slowly, but now they shutting it down. You can start all over. That's a good thing that I like about that. You know what I mean? Because I think that like if you want to say that you're promoting something on your podcast page of Vet Green, and you did a show on um you know protecting yourself, or a sex show of sex education. You know what I mean? You can pump that, get that crowd in. You know what I mean? And then you can pretty much on purpose, you know what I mean? Put some crazy content, shut that algorithm down. Then you got another show next week that you want a new crowd to see. You can go ahead and reset it. Do an ad, reset it, and then you can get a whole new set of people to see what you got going on.
Yeah, I noticed that certain shows or certain words that I use, the algorithm doesn't like it, so it probably is more better to do an ad, especially when it has something to do with Black Lives Matters or
Yeah,
sex, anything sexual, or
yeah,
something like that. That
yeah,
depend, and it's probably depending on what I already have on my page,
yeah,
that the
yeah.
algorithms don't like it. I did a show some months back on human trafficking. And
Mm,
I remember the algorithm, some of the hashtags that I use, the algorithms did not like it. It didn't get a lot of engagement at all. So I think I ended up doing an ad on it, and that's what brought the engagement. But unfortunately, some of these got to be so careful with those hashtags that you use, because they can spam. They can say that you're spamming. The
yeah,
same way that we get spam, they can say that we're spamming as well. So I'm very careful when I'm using certain hashtags not to overuse them. because
Right.
it after a while it stops working, and you'll see it because your engagement goes down.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So it's like, and the way I love it, what's going on, and the way I'm like, man, I was spoiled for a long time.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
spoiled
Instagram's
for a long
always
time.
changing, always. And you can tell when they change something because your algorithm goes down. Something that you have been using and has been popping for you.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
now all of a sudden your engagement goes down.
yeah.
Nine times
Uh,
out of ten, it's because
it's
there's something going on there.
and that's gonna be the toughest thing that my mentor told me. One was Dorian. Those who know who Dorian is, that follows him. Uh, he was like, it's almost impossible to even get engagements because of this new movement they got going on.
Yeah.
And he was like that. But long as you're getting new followers that love what you're doing and it's organically, they have an organic system. Then they have a system where it's random. And they show that in your insight. They let you know which organic and which one is random. The randoms is cool. Them the ones that's trying to figure out what you're doing. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's trying to figure out, okay, what Vet Green doing? Oh, she got a podcast. Okay, she got a motivational speaker. She doing this. Okay, all right. Do I want to follow this? No. They can make a decision from there. And if they make a decision and say they want to follow you, they'll follow you. But now they're part of that organic side. Now they're engaging. It takes a while for them engagement to show those numbers because it takes a I think I got to be over 7 to 12% of people engaging before you see those numbers. And I said, I'm like, why? That don't make sense to me. That's crazy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
my
like they're trying to take
engagement is
something away from us.
high.
It seems like.
Yeah, my engagement from the reels is doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
I
it's
think
doing
it's a
pretty
strong
well.
point. I think the reels is very strong. You
That's
get
what
on
they're
you,
pushing.
yeah. You don't want to put me on that game heavy, and I learned on it more, and it's working for me. I do any video that's more than Any video that's more than I forgot what the time is, but I know a lot of my videos now goes from post to reels automatic now. Because
Oh,
I
if
don't
you
know,
post from Facebook?
even when you post to I don't really post too much on my Facebook music page on my music side. I usually go to my Instagram and it goes there. But it seems like when I do a post, it automatically goes to the reels too.
Yeah, you it's probably the way you have it set up because I post I've been noticing and I don't remember how I did it, but if I post something on my Facebook, it'll show on my Vet Green Facebook page, it'll show sometimes it'll turn into a reel on Instagram or the posts, well, the pictures like I posted something I interviewed uh my goodness. I did an interview yesterday at
Mhm.
716 Live
Soprano.
with Street Soprano. Yeah. And the picture, I actually posted it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And then I happened to go over on my Instagram page. It was over there. And
Yeah.
I've
That's
done that before.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
just have not had a chance to sit down and figure out how I
I
have
love
that
it.
set up.
That's the new thing that Meta put in. It's automatic now. That's
Transfer
what I
over
like
there.
about it.
Yeah.
That's what I do like that. Because it cut your work in half.
Mm.
You don't gotta
Mm-hmm.
post it. Okay, I gotta post on Facebook now. I did this here, now I gotta go over there and let them see it. They already seeing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only thing is different is that I don't like about it is the hashtags is different on two different platforms.
You got
So
to
you gotta
go in.
figure out what hashtag is good here, which hashtag is good here, so you can balance it out. So where when they post on one end, they both getting it, and it still move accordingly how you want it to move. That's the only thing that's kind of shaky for me. That could also slow down the algorithm on either side a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I
but
always
everything
go
else I
in.
like. Everything else
Yeah,
I
I
love.
always go into my Instagram and edit the post because
Yeah,
it come you have to edit it and tag people because it doesn't if you tag somebody over on Facebook, it's not going to show on Instagram. You have to go in and edit the post
Now,
and
if now
add your
only way
hashtag.
that can happen if the person that you're tagging have it set up that way to where they can see it also on IG that's tagged. So that's on them. So if once they
Mhm.
learn more about how to use it, I think the years to come, everybody gonna know to learn how to do that to where it could be easier on people like me and you that we tag the people that's in our circle to do that. Because I'm pretty sure that mine is set up that way. I think if you tag my Overlook MC music page,
Hmm.
I also would see it also on my Instagram side too. You know what I
It's
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, because I got my
it's the
music
page.
page connected to my IG. I don't have my regular page connected to IG. I just have my Overlook MC music page. So when you tag hashtag, at Overlook MC on Facebook, I'm going to see it on the IG side too, on my feeds that you tag me, and then I get a notification on that side too that you tag.
Mm.
So I, say if it's a reel or if it's a story, then they'll let me know that I can also share it on my page on that end, and I can share it on my page on the Facebook end. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I do like what Meta is doing. That's solid. That's a solid marketing tool. Period. People need to use that consistent, especially if you have good videos and amazing content. Especially if it's
Hmm.
clear, everything is tacked together, everything's professional. That's when you use that tool, I should say, to help move everything forward. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. Podcast or DJ internet radio is your street team. Support them. And we talked about this yesterday a little bit. And I'm like, you don't know what a podcast and a DJ can do for you, period, as artists. I mean, I don't understand, like, and then the way I do understand, because, like, same thing Jerry Chicken said, he was like, it's an ego thing. And long as you have that ego, things changing on the social media, you won't make it to the promised land at all.
Yeah, and fear.
Yeah,
It's ego and fear. Some people are more comfortable making the music, but they aren't comfortable in a space where they have to talk about it or even talk
right.
about the process.
But I know some artists that don't really push too much on social media, but they have a physical lane, which is cool, but that's more work. That's double the work. And some used to it, some love it, and that's cool. Some, and I know a lot of these artists, at least about 80% of these artists that I know worldwide, is really don't have that, ain't about that life. I'm
Mm,
just be honest.
yeah, you got to
Ain't
push the
about that life
platforms.
right there, trying to get out here on this physical, and then your budget ain't right. That's more money. That's more time. That's more or less of sleep. You know what I mean? It's just so easy to understand and overstand and understand. You need a marketing coach. You need to understand, overstand how to use these platforms, how to set your page up professionally to where the algorithms can move smooth, to where you can build from there. It's all about how you put things in your description, what pictures you're using. All these things count. It's very sensitive. The IG, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, all across the board. YouTube is very sensitive now. They sensitive in their feelings. You know what I mean? People got
Yeah,
to
you got to
protect
be
their feelings.
consistent with it.
Yeah,
I can
because
tell the
one
one's
bad thing.
consistent. I'm consistent with IG. I need
Yeah,
to. The challenge for me is to get over on not Instagram, TikTok. I need to get over there on TikTok and do what I do. And I've
yeah,
seen it pop. I've seen
yeah.
it pop. It's just getting over there, and sometimes I don't know. TikTok doesn't isn't as user friendly to me as Instagram.
But you know what you do is, since that I've got if I get the name, next time I come with me, I'm gonna write it down and I'm let you know the name of that lane that my mentor told me in the email. That your them reels is a lane. So if you don't want to get on TikTok and you don't understand and they not friendly for you, that reel is connected to your TikTok. So do your reels on IG and let TikTok do what it do on its own.
Yeah,
Once you
you
put it
gotta.
together, let it do what it do. Like if you like, just sometimes you got to say, man, just go ahead and go over there, do what you do, and I don't care. You know what I mean? Then before you know it, it's gonna pop because for some reason somebody that seen you on IG also had a TikTok page. And they TikTok might be popping. Then they might share it one time. That might be the glitch to open that window for
Yeah.
more people to see you on TikTok. You know what I
Do
mean?
you share?
So,
Are you on TikTok?
I ain't been on TikTok since I had TikTok when it first came out. And once I didn't know what was going on and understand it, now I do a little bit. Um, I I feel that I don't really need it right now,
Hmm.
because it's so tough. And if I get into it now, I'm behind, so it's real tough. So I'd rather
Hmm.
just stay on. And now I have my reels. my reels on my insights let me know that people then shared it on TikTok.
Mm.
So I then got like one of my videos that got 17 shares.
Mm.
That somebody took it and put it on TikTok. And then they tagged um my IG to it, and then it bounced back to where I could see their stuff on their reels on their TikTok on IG. So in a way, I'm like, I don't really need it right now. I might in the future, but right now I'm good. I'm like, I wanna, I let them do what they do. I let my fans do it. They let me know I got true fans too. You know what I mean? When I first got my TikTok, it was just different. It's only with Triller, you know what I mean? Because Triller is a partnership with TikTok now. They merged. So Triller was I like Triller with the video content, the way they edit the video and how you can do it. I have fun with that, but then they changed that character, some new stuff, and that just got me lost. Like it's too much. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta sit down and really learn TikTok. I do know that sharing from one platform to the other, there's a watermark. So I try to avoid sharing from like TikTok to Instagram. At least
Yeah,
now I'll story reshare.
yeah,
I'll share my TikTok to my stories, but I won't share it to my page just because
mhm,
the algorithm doesn't like the watermark. Even if I go from Vet Green, the podcast page, to my regular Vet Green, it doesn't. If you ever notice it, if you save it, it'll have a watermark there.
right, right.
Doesn't like the watermarks.
Yeah, yeah. I know in the post when they was transitioning and building this for the last past 3 months, I know that they didn't like the watermark in the post. Since they got this new lane, they done with everything. That lane that I was talking about, I forgot the name of it. That real lane, I'm gonna call it real lane. You know what I'm saying? That real TikTok lane. Now the watermark is good because they're merged in that character lane of your reels to TikTok, TikTok to the reels. So
Okay.
now it's pretty good. Now your algorithm is gonna be good with that because that part is cool. Um, and I didn't know that Zuckerberg owns WhatsApp.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
know. I
Yeah,
didn't,
he bought WhatsApp a while ago.
yeah, I
Oh
didn't know that.
God, it's been at least, I want to say, 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Tried to get what is that? Snapchat as well. They just aren't.
Yeah,
And Snapchat is the best for filters. I love
yeah,
Snapchat, and you can
yeah. Right,
also you can save your recordings on
right,
Snapchat. You can say I
right,
do a
right.
lot of my
I'm not a big
videos using that.
Snapchat person. I like Snapchat ads. I did Snapchat ads. Because
Um,
I have a Snapchat ad account where I can do ads and promote on there. So I did that. But yeah, I didn't know about that. But now WhatsApp now, since he owns it, now your WhatsApp, they want your WhatsApp to be into your link now.
Profile. Hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? To where your algorithms will move faster in there. So I think I had a WhatsApp, man. I don't know. I think I did have one. I think I tried to get one. They said that I already used that email. So I think I got it when it first came out, but I didn't know that Zuckerberg owns WhatsApp. So I got educated on that doing it with my mentor. He's like, yeah, man, you put that in your WhatsApp information into your description on IG or in your Facebook. That's gonna change the game for you. You know what I mean? And um, I don't know if it's Twitter. I think it's Twitter. Owner of Twitter is part owner of LinkedIn. So, so now that down there, you know, together with the LinkedIn and the Twitter. So it's so much
Didn't
thing.
Elon Musk just he's what?
Yeah, they
I'm on it.
merged together. They merged together somehow on I don't know on the marketing side or the creative side. I don't know what side. I know they merged on one of them, and now that's why you see a lot of more LinkedIn stuff popping up on Twitter. Because I know I was just on my Twitter the other day. I see a lot of LinkedIn stuff popping up. I'm like, and I told that to my mentor. I was like, yo, my man Scott. Yo, Scott, man, what's up with the LinkedIn logo on the Twitter? He said they merged together. He said he believes on the creator side. Then somebody said they think it's on the on the other side. You know what I'm saying? They're people is merging together on certain things in the social media instead of just the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because Zuckerberg changed the game because of him owning the Meta engine. You know what I mean? Which was
Yeah.
also the Meta used to be owned by Bill Gates. He bought that from me, for a couple billion, and now he got that into his Facebook, social media. So that makes a big difference on how things move, or how things do when you're doing your content and doing the things. So people is now going into certain parts of social media and merge together on the creative side, creativity, the reels, the stories. Not the whole package, which I understand because they don't want to. They're not going to let that happen like that. Could end up being a monopoly, and they don't want that. They want everything to stay open. You know what I mean? Like like the Netflix thing with the YouTube. You know what I mean? That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be a problem. 'Cause that's in the making to where Netflix and YouTube gonna be merging together. So it's like, you know what I mean? Then Amazon will come in and want Amazon trying to go in with Hulu. You know what I mean? So it's like it's gonna be a hot mess in 2023 when it comes to these movies, these social media, and these ads. Um, you know what I mean? That's why I'll be studying more on the ad side because I'm trying to get into the marketing end of it to where um for our podcast stuff and our music stuff and our fashion stuff and all that. So, it's so much things going on behind the scenes and a lot of the mentors and a lot of the marketing coaches and stuff. If you go to YouTube and put in marketing tips, everybody show up. Scott, Dorian, Brandon, Jens the Guru, all of them. What's the other boy's name? Rob the rapper. Um, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them on YouTube that'll pop up, and they'll give you tips on a lot of this stuff that's going on, and if you follow them and get engaged with what they're doing, you'll learn a lot. I learned half this stuff from them, and then behind the scenes, the people that they work for, or the people that's on their team and interns, that my mentors. Then I go to the meetings every week, and then on emails, and we'll go to Zoom up, or we'll you know StreamYard up, and we'll talk whatever. But yeah, this game is to change. So for these rappers, if you're not involved and understanding what's going on, your best bet is to um actually get a marketing coach, marketing manager, and with that marketing coach and marketing manager comes with a team. But you gotta have a budget. You know what I mean? So that's the only way now. It's the only way now. It's not easy no more. It's a rap. It's a lot of people gonna stop rapping. There's a lot of people gonna stop doing music. There's a lot of people gonna stop doing movies. Correct. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna change the game. A lot of people gonna throw in the towel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna turn the light. A lot of people gonna turn the towel. So how you feel about all this information that you?
I was just looking up some stuff and I saw that Twitter made it easier to integrate your LinkedIn profile. So now you can have a button there, sort of like what Instagram has done, where we can put a button and it'll go directly into our WhatsApp or it'll go directly to our YouTube. Like I took the link tree off my Instagram yesterday, and I added the link directly to the interview that I did with DJ Bandana Black, so that people, because that's what I'm promoting right now,
Yeah,
that way people can go to that directly to that video. Um, it does make it a lot easier to get in
yeah,
contact with people, especially
yeah,
it's so annoying. And we've talked about this before when you see an artist or an artist jumps into your DMs and they're saying that they're an artist, and then you go to their page and there's nothing there. It's so annoying. So
yeah.
it's helpful to have these additional links added
Now
so they can get to the information.
your link tree is good for email blasts.
Mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean? Email marketing is still number one. Uh, Creeping up. I'm getting in this game in 2023, and I'm gonna be talking about this on here. The text game. They have text apps where you could do a group text group send off to where you can promote on the text. I'm learning on that. That's creeping up very fast right
Yeah, I
now.
like to
I just
learn that.
Yeah, I just talked to Scott. He was like, that text game gonna change the game in 2023. Get so many apps coming out. He showed me a couple things that I could try out, a couple things that I was checking out where you can do it. It's like an email blast, but it's a text blast. Get people's numbers and their name, and and reach people that are actually want to know what you want to do. to where they can always get that text information. And you can put links in there. You can do templates. When they open the text, comes up like an email. They can see the poster flyer. They can see the links. Boom. They can see the Vet Green poster, 716 Live Wednesday, the link to go see it, to get involved, information to get on the show, everything on the text, just like an email. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you can do it. Well, you can do up to 25 on a couple of them he was showing me. But he said it's another text company coming out, being owned by Sean Parker, who's the owner of Spotify. He's trying to do one where you can do a monster ultra text where you can do more than 25, up to 150 to 200 at a time. So that's
Mm.
going to be bananas. Just like it's unlimited for emails. I do email blasts at least twice a month with new emails. I write down new emails every day. I got a whole notebook right there. They got right there on the table right there. It's like over 160 emails that I did collected the last past 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And I usually get about 4 or 5 to 10 a day. You know what I mean?
Mm.
How to get those emails on IG? People got a thing called email contacts. Click on that. They got their phone number. Write that down for the text. Email. Write that on a piece of paper. Have an email list. And each one you put a check by it. So next time you go back and do a big promotion, you got all those emails. Guess what? You go back to the first page you got, and guess what? It's gonna be saved on your Google. Once you put a couple of letters and numbers in, you can see them pop up. And it's easy. Click, 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 all day long. Blast them out. Boom, all at one time. And some might block you, and some might. You know what I mean? You'll get, some get, will go with it. Some, which is cool. That's part of the game. And it's the email blast. I'm here to let you know what's going on, and vice versa. They should be using the same thing. Same people that block you need to be doing the same thing for their business. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I don't get mad at that. I don't get mad at if it's something that they're trying to sell me, like a refrigerator or a stove or something like that. I don't need that every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if it's
Right.
something got to do with graphics or something got to do with music, something got to do with production, something got to do with marketing, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep them things open. Bring them emails in. I'm gonna see all the information. I get emails on movies and what's going on and all that. I keep those things open because that's what I like. You know what I mean? So if the people that be blocking these emails is the ones that need this, they're like, "What? Okay, well that's on you, bruh. That's on
some
you."
some artists may not even be using email.
That's the best source of information and best source of marketing right now. Before the ads on IG, the ads on Facebook, only ads that's powerful right now is YouTube ads, and that's complex. That's real in depth. It's real busy. But um, the easiest way right now is email blasting. That's number one right now. Period. You know what I mean? So I'm about to do an email blast probably this weekend with emails, and
Hmm.
it'll take me long to get because anybody that follow me that I don't follow back, I always look on their page, and if I see
I'm
the
going to be
email or the
doing one
contact,
this
I click on
weekend.
it and then I write them down, and then I don't follow them back until I find out what they're doing. I don't follow everybody back. I find out what they're doing. I get their
Yeah.
email. I'll see if they're gonna be a fan or they're a follower. That email gonna tell you everything about that person if they're a follower or a fan off of email. Trust me, it works. Yeah. So when somebody follow you, Vet Green, go on their page, and the first you look for is their email, and you write it down. And then once you get about 20 of them, do an email blast on the Vet Green 716 show.
I'm definitely going to be doing one this weekend. Yep, on for the 716 show.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put it
Yeah.
in there. And if you have a flyer, uh copy, paste it in. Don't attach it in. Put it into the email. Then put your information under the email so they can see the photo, they can see the flyer, they scroll down, then they see the description, then they see the link. That should be, or vice versa. You can put the content at the top of what your text, what you're talking about. Put your link after that. Then they can scroll down and see the content of the graphics. And they'll be okay. That joint's tight. Then at the end of that, if they want to, you can put the YouTube so they can go ahead and follow the YouTube or the website of 716 Live. See what I'm saying? So they can make
Hmm.
a decision. By the time they read what they're loving and reading about, nice little short. Don't make it too long. Short, little small little thing what's going on. Then they see the content. Okay, the graphics is nice. Okay, she nice. Okay, back green looking good. Okay, she got interviewing. Okay. Oh, DJ Bandana. Okay, that's what's up. And go down. They can make a decision if they want to go to the website or not.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Put
And
the
it
link
usually,
right in there.
yeah, and if 100 people do that, I guarantee you at least 60 to 65 people gonna click on that link. Easy. You know what I mean? Because it's self-explanatory when they're going down. So you know what I mean? So that's how you do your layout on what I'm saying, on your email blast. And then in your description, you can put anything that excites people, like this is this amazing podcast you got to see, or 716 on a rise, you upstate is
Mm.
taking over. Check this out. Or you know what I mean? Griselda ain't the only place that's hot out of Buffalo. Something like that to give them in the description, give them some enlightenment, like, okay, word, okay, let me check that. Boom. You know, these are some ideas that I let people know
Oh,
how to.
I'm taking the
Yeah,
gems. I don't think
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. You know what I
I'm
mean?
taking the
And,
gems.
and you're real good at excitement with words. That's one that's just your strong point. So
Thank
your
you.
subject line is always gonna be good. You know what I mean? It's just how your layout is going to be after the excitement. You know what I mean? With the content, make sure the graphics, you got good graphics and how you lay it out. You're gonna grab people like crazy. Every 100 people, 60 to 70 people gonna click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once I stop doing email blasts or I wait too long, I can see things slowing down. I can see the Spotify slowing down. I can see the music slowing down. I can see this slowing. I can see that I need to do an email blast. I'm slipping. Every time I do one, it boosts us right back up.
It
Oop, oop,
works.
oop. Yep. And so and these little tips that you can do to help people do what they
It
do.
sounds like you got to constantly be feeding that child.
Yeah.
You got to constantly feed the child.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, and you got to be consistent, but then your content got to be
Mm.
so good. I got back up an editing bag, and I said I'm not gonna do no editing every day. I'm gonna do editing once a week. I do the free, artist thing I got going on for 514 Online Mix. Every artist that send me the information, I do editing to promote them for the week. Like this week was True Words. This week, and I have another artist I'm working on for next week. They sending me the information, and I think that's going to be a good insight for artists to actually get a amazing fan base and market them at the same time. So I'm doing a
Hmm.
two-piece package for free for the rest of the year to help artists and let them know what's going on. So you know artists need to jump on it while it's free. It's on IG, 514 Online Mix, Instagram. It's on their stories and it's on their page on IG to how to get on the morning show. Y'all go check that out. The information is right there. You can inbox me at the pop up show underscore with the Joker. You know what I mean? Make sure you inbox me and ask me how can I get played on the radio in the morning on 514 Online Mix. I will send you the information. You send me the information back on the email that I give you. And in the next week or so, you will be on the Artist of the Week, and I will promote you for that week and play your music. And I can play you on
That's
a
what's up.
podcast side because I have your information that I have permission to play it. And guess what? When I play it on Facebook and then I do the dispute, guess what happens? Every time somebody listens to that song or listen to the podcast, you get paid like you get played on the radio. That's a publishing check. So,
What is it?
just
The IPI number?
IPI number. Yes, indeed. Once you get the IPI number in that dispute, you considered having a spin like you're getting played on the radio. So now Facebook and IG is giving the accountability like you're getting played on mainstream radio. Come on now, people.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's how I do that. So, and yeah, True Words been getting a lot. He got a good fan base, and in the beginning, he'll bring his fans and his friends and family to follow, and they tune in and they show love, and that's how you do it. That's how you start it off, and then it's gonna sprout from there. And then you always gonna get played on rotation after the fact. You know what I mean? After the fact, I'm gonna play you. If somebody requests it, I'm gonna play you. Somebody hit me up while I'm on air and say I want to hear that true word, I will interrupt the show and play your music. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of your hot song that you love, Vet Green, I might interrupt that song just to play an artist. And you be like, oh, somebody that came in and requested a song, mess my song up. So yeah, that's how we get down. We're gonna go ahead and cater to these artists that's actually trying to do something. And
Yeah, let's
yeah, and
support
that's
them.
part of being a street team. I'm part of the artist street team now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's why you got to support podcasters, DJ, internet radio. You know what I mean? Them the ones. Like anybody else that you interview, like yes, Soprano, he need to be pushing you because you're gonna be pushing him.
Yeah. If man, the support be real.
Yeah,
If I like your stuff or I like what you're doing, I don't mind.
yeah,
I do not mind. I want
yeah.
to
They got
hop
to do
into
the
your
same back.
stories and hear some music, or go on your page and hear some good music. Music is the seed to our soul, y'all. It is.
Yeah, and I had a challenge yesterday too. I said I dare an artist that of a DJ playing your music, I dare you to put $10 in the cash app, and I dare you to push them that they gave you $1 million
Yeah.
because guess what? They putting that $1 million work in you on their platform. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
say this real quick before we get off. Every platform has their own lane. That Green's lane on 716 is different from my lane. She have a whole set of different people that's listening to her platform. I have a whole set of different people listening to my platform. The
Yeah.
Evening Rush Network on all and every one of those podcasts on the Evening Rush Network, that's a different lane of people listening to that platform.
Hmm.
Go get on the Evening Rush Network radio. That's like 17 to 30 more different other lanes of new people that don't know who you are that's listening to your music. So why not push that platform, that's playing your music? Don't
Hmm.
understand. That's gonna bring you more money on your publishing, more money on your pro. People gonna know who you are, people gonna want to engage with you, and then they're gonna want some merch. I don't understand.
Yeah. It's
That's easy
unfortunate.
money.
We say it all the time. It's unfortunate. Make sure
Easy
you check
money.
out Think
Who
and
don't
Grow
want
with
easy
Vet
money?
Green and the pop up show with the Joker.
Yeah, that's free money. I don't understand. That's free money. I love free money. I love the free 99. What?
Uh, so do I.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna bring me free money, and I know that you playing my music on 716 Live. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep tagging 716 Live. I'm gonna keep on pushing the website, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Cause why? My music's played on there.
Hmm.
I want somebody to hear me. That's don't know who I am.
Yeah, and Jay updated the website. A few people have reached out to me asking me how to find the show on the 716 Live website. Jay updated the website yesterday. So if you have reached out to me, it's on there now. You should be able to see it. I had a few people ask me about it. So it
Yeah,
take
y'all go to
sometimes some of those videos take a while to
716live.com.
upload.
Yeah, go to 716live.com. All my fellow listeners on 514 Online Mix, and go ahead and check that out. 716live.com, and
Yeah.
look for Vet Green, Think and Grow with Vet Green podcast, and make sure you click on that, and make sure you check it out on Wednesdays. At 7. It's at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Six, but I think I'm gonna try and move it up to 7. I like that 7 o'clock, like I have with the evening rush. So
Yeah,
that's 7 p.m. Trying
yeah,
to get off
yeah,
the
six,
9 to 5 and over
yeah.
to Buffalo. It's a task, man.
But right now it's a 6, y'all. Go at 6 p.m. Eastern time,
Yeah,
and then we'll give you an update on 514 Online Mix. Give you an update when the time change. We'll make sure we get that information ASAP so y'all can adapt to that and tune in and do what it
yeah.
do and
And right
enjoy.
here,
It's real
7
fun.
a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I was on a podcast. I was on 2 podcasts yesterday. So I'm gonna do the replay today to check it out. After I take my medication and crash and wake up and give me something to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You look like you were at home when I saw you on the sports podcast last night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was on the studio side. I wasn't on sitting at the desk. I was the studio side, and I
Yeah,
used some of the sports show. But sports show was amazing. Y'all can tune in to the Even Rush Network and the Sports Show, man. It's off the chain. And I love all their podcasts. They have like a good 7 to 8 amazing podcasters. So make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. And stay
Yeah,
on
cool.
514 Online Mix. We upgrade on a lot of new things in 2023. Had a meeting with my team. We finna do what it do. We got a whole new set of new listeners um this past 3 weeks. So the numbers went down. That was a bad thing. But the good thing is that it's all new listeners right now. Brand new. You know what I mean? So our goal is to bring the old people back and keep the new. You understand me? So we
Mm-hmm.
definitely doing all right. Shout out to Montreal, Canada, showing me love, and they love UVEC Green. They love Ecstasy. They love Bro Mike. They've been giving a lot of shout outs and love. They love y'all dearly. The fans out there in Montreal, Vancouver, Toronto. Man, them cities is definitely tuned in heavy on the 514 Online Mix Radio. And shout out to my Chicago's heavy listeners right now. LA's heavy listeners, Atlanta, Buffalo, New York City, New Jersey, West Virginia is on the list heavy. And Texas is stepping it up. Shout out to Houston. They've been stepping up on the listeners too. So we
That's
hanging in
what's
there.
up.
We making it do what it do. Give us some last words of some love before we get up out of here.
Yeah, like I said on my Instagram post this morning, that it's your vision, it's your dream. Don't ever, 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 ever let anybody tell you that it is not attainable. Okay. They
Yeah,
may not be able to enter, over, or understand it, but it's not for them. It's for you. It's for
yeah.
me. It's for the Joker. It's not for them. So if it's yours, make sure you remember it's yours. It's your dream. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot get it.
Yeah,
Period.
no doubt.
Have a great day
Well,
on
we
purpose.
stay right there, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And we're gonna go ahead and end this off like this, uh, right here live on 514 Online Mix and on the
Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Re-up work real quick on each ferry. Pro things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day. My man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, and we just take off from there, man. We've been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.